What's really good, bozos, bullies, backbreakers, buffoons? And that's all I got today, but welcome to another episode of the Broadcast Boys podcast. I am Deuce. This is Brody, but you already know that. I fucking hope so. What's really good? How y'all doing today, Brody?
I thought you were talking to the fans.
I was talking to the fans, but I meant to be talking to you too.
I'm chilling. Exhausted as usual, but the grind never stops. Ever.
Absolutely, yeah. I know you've been busy this week. You've been on the move. He's been pun road.
OD pun road.
OD pun road. But I'm pretty sure that we're able to talk about this now. Brody got a new show coming out.
It's not my show. I'm just filling a role.
Nah, bro, it's your show now. You took the keys.
I'm like Tom Brady trying to step in for a legend who we can't even identify this legend, but he's a legend.
He is certainly a legend. We can't mention him?
I don't think so. Not
All
yet.
All right, that's fine. But
yeah, no, I'm sitting down with a few athletes watching and reacting to their highlights like the good brother Omar once did back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Where Katie and I used to produce, but now I'm sitting with them. It's not really much of a comedy show. I'm just facilitating them watching their highlights. Right. It's not overly serious. It's like Kobe detail with way less detail.
No, of course. But like, I think the point is that you're going to be doing it because you can take an otherwise, I don't want to say boring, but otherwise serious form of content and make it a little bit more funny.
Yeah, it's like more lighthearted.
Yeah,
sure.
More lighthearted.
Definitely.
It don't have to be straight X's and O's, like where they're sitting there like breaking down. You can more so tell like, how are you feeling when you absolutely bodied this motherfucker?
It's also not just highlights. It could be their lowlights or just moments.
Yeah.
So we did Mikal Bridges the first episode, and he got exposed on Twitter for trying to holler at a Las Vegas Ace player, and he got shut down.
Hey, I mean, the Aces are hot these days.
He got shut down like crazy, so we explained what went down behind the scenes, and to me, it seems like meme material. He's like, oh, man, people don't know. She's so funny, man. Yeah, I was like,
okay.
He's like, if anyone clowns more than me, it's her. I'm like, you don't really seem to clown around too much. And she doesn't either.
Mikal?
You think he's a clown?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he was just pretty media trained. That's a clown celebration.
That's a clown celebration. And also, he like, if you see him in interviews, he seems pretty like goofy. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't when you sat down with him.
Well, the premise of the show just isn't silly. That's the thing.
Right,
they gotta be serious.
Right.
And what's wild is there's like 10 crazy cameras and lights. So they might be feeling the pressure.
Oh, so you're like in a legit like studio setup. So it's not like our little Fugazi little makeshift setup right here.
No, not at all. Like, for example, we're not wearing makeup right now, which I'm sure you could tell. But if it had that lighting, if it had the real lighting, we would look terrible.
Yes, of course. Most of the time, not under these lights, we look terrible.
Mikal was cool, though. It was at the Brooklyn Nets practice facility. Ben Simmons is back. I can guarantee you that now after seeing the brother.
You saw him live and in person and you were impressed?
I just saw him from afar. I didn't see him do any basketball moves.
Still.
Mikal, funny though.
Eye test.
What else did we talk about? Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul. He real East Coast guy. He goes to Ocean City where Carly's beach house is. Yeah, he stays at J. Wright's house, which is across the street.
Yeah, well, he's a Northeast guy.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And he's from Philly and went to Villanova?
Yes, and was drafted to Philly. And his mom works for Philly Sixers.
Oh, wow. So his
mom is the head of HR at Philly Sixers, and he got traded by them.
He's basically the mayor of the city of brotherly love.
I don't know which to post first as a teaser, though. Him talking about getting traded from Philly or him talking about Carl Towns doing the celebration with 4 fingers. Have you seen that one? Maybe the celebration, man.
Definitely that one. It's the more funny one. Yeah, when Carl did this one.
All right, so maybe he talked about the origins of a celebration.
Yeah.
Then Carl Towns doing it, and then he challenged another pro to do it in their respective sport. So that could be a good clip.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe I'll do that one.
Yeah, do that one. Now, look, I mean, anytime you have a primetime athlete like Mikal or CJ or the good brother you just sat down with the other day.
That's the most legendary one. But first, yeah, CJ and Mikal, it is funny how good they are.
No, I mean, because like with both of them, like going into it, when you told me you was going to be sitting down with the good brothers, I was like, these two, first of all, they know how to speak, like, right? They're intelligent. They know how to like, articulate themselves. And they're pretty funny. Like CJ, I know was a clown. You ever seen that? You seen the clip of him and Dame on live?
Yeah, but that's
CJ's like fucking
that's
wild.
His boy, though.
Yeah.
I think he did open up toward the end. He was laughing a good amount. Especially, he's been boxing. So I asked him if he could celebrity box anybody, who would it be? And he was weak at that, but he refused to answer. But I was really like trying to pry a name out of him.
Oh, because the internet would have got a hold of it and ran with it, and then he had to fight.
I just gave him Jose Calderon, and then he asked me who I wanted to box, and I could not really come up with anything. I said Campazzo or Neto.
Ooh,
I don't have a chance anyway. So I thought those are my best hopes.
Neto's pretty small, but I still think he would piece you up to the body.
I said I would get destroyed no matter what.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh no, I said Dellavedova for a second before realizing he's a tank, absolute tank, and he's willing to die."
Well, what would you say was CJ's best highlight? Because I'm not remembering any.
Dirk Spinorama.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. As anyone else, it wouldn't have been a highlight. But against Dirk, he had him fully turned around. And I think it might have been his first game starting, so that was pretty funny. But he is more of a...
Also, Dirk was not really known as a defender, and I'm pretty sure he was like in his late 30s at that point.
Old.
So kind of impressive, but all right.
He kind of has more sequences of moves. Like, do you remember in the bubble, they were down 6 with 3 minutes to go. He had a broken back, and he just took over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then
in the interview, spinal. I broke my back.
Then he also went off against... He had a game winner against the Denver Nuggets. That was a good one. What else did he do? He's crossed up a bunch of people. Dante DiVincenzo, he had crumbling to the floor. Remember that one?
Ooh, my new favorite bench Nick.
We also talked about a scuffle he had with Alex Len, which was hilarious. That's how we got.
I mean, Alex Len is a big boy. He's definitely a who, but that's a big dude.
But those are good players, but their highlights are kind of more simple, you know?
I was going to say, like, CJ definitely got, to me, right, if I'm, like, remembering back, CJ got more highlights than Mikal for sure.
I asked Mikal what his favorite highlight of all time was, and when I watched it back, I was kind of laughing to myself. Well, he's a great player, but he's just super simple and fundamentally sound.
Of course.
He's not out here dunking or crossing on people. He's just a sick defender.
Now, we need, like, the Levines of the world.
Exactly.
Donnie Mitch.
That's why I told my good brother Sam. So if we're doing this, we should get the player with the best highlights ever. So we've been brainstorming, and we thought of Reggie Bush. And he hit him up in the DMs, and Reggie Bush said yes.
Hell yeah.
So Reggie Bush was the first person to want to do it on his own accord, which made a difference.
Get that man his trophy back.
Because when I was with him in LA, he was like incredibly animated and incredibly into it and was giving absurdly good analysis. It was supposed to be a 30-minute shoot. I think we went for like an hour 10.
Word?
He was standing up, looking at everything. He repeated himself a million times. But he's saying he doesn't watch his highlights too much from USC. He's like, I don't really know why. I'm like, I definitely know why.
I think we all know why.
I'm not going to tell you that you're like,
we all know why.
I'm not going to tell you that you're traumatized to your face, but I understand because he said he watches the NFL highlights all the time. So it makes sense. But he was like super into it, and the plays are ridiculous. I mean, he might be the best college football player of all time.
I mean, it's really, really insane. When you told me you was getting Reggie, I was hyped because obviously of the people you sat down with, he has the craziest highlights. And that's not even including his NFL stuff.
I would assume it should perform the best. I know he's a cult legend. I don't know. It's been a minute.
Bro, the way that video you did with Ed Reed did, I feel like there's like a secret, like deep football fan base within the Bozos.
You know what I will say? Football players, I don't want this to be a personal shot to anyone, just better personalities. I really think so.
Football players than
maybe than a current NBA player after they've just practiced for 3 hours.
And
they were signed up to do the shoot by their manager or agent.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you reach out to somebody and they're excited to do it, it's different than somebody's like manager being like, hey, this is what you got to do today.
So that's why we're targeting retired players exclusively.
I mean, that's a good look.
T-Mac, Vince Carter.
T-Mac was on the Good Brother Jester's channel. He'll definitely be down.
Manu, I think he already rejected.
Oh, really?
But they're going to do it again. Manu?
Yeah.
Dirk,
Manu would be great.
Manu, Dirk. I even put down Bosch.
No, because with Manu, you could sit down and just discuss all of his hairstyles.
That's true. Well, he like had 2.
I mean,
3. He had 3.
You can discuss the progression. How he went from mop top to baldy.
I think my dream get might be J.R. Smith.
Oh,
because he has incredible highlights, like in a positive way and in a negative way.
Yeah, and we've seen him in videos with Richard Jefferson, and granted they're boys, but he looked like he has a great personality.
I would take Richard too
something
in a
like
heartbeat
this.
because people don't know
Richard
his highlights. People don't know about them, but they're crazy, and he's a great personality.
Matter of fact, let's campaign right now. RJ, get on the reel,
please.
Pull up.
We can't do football players. We could do college. I want Johnny Football.
Ooh, he would be a great get.
No,
oh my God, the ultimate get.
Kyrgios.
No,
the ask is out.
No,
what?
The ultimate get is Tebow.
We have Tebow too.
We lined up, or you?
No. We asked.
I was about to say
it's only Florida though. He could only use Florida highlights.
I mean, bro, he won 2 championships. How many? 2?
I think 2. But
2 national championships.
I would rather Johnny Football.
I mean, yeah, but I think Tebow would perform the best.
Tebow would be great. I'd rather Kyrgios than Tebow.
Sunday night.
Kyrgios would be incredible.
On a Sunday night.
Because not only does he have the best shots, but he has the most ridiculous antics and fights.
Yeah, he's special. I really I don't pay attention to tennis, obviously, but because you put me on to Kyrgios, he's my favorite tennis player.
But yeah, I mean, it's fun.
He's hilarious. His chirping to the crowd is incredible.
I can't imagine it's not fun to sit through and watch your own highlights.
I like that idea, though, like making it outside of just football and basketball, just kind of getting because what about, this is kind of a stretch, and these are not really highlights, but Big Papi going over his biggest at-bats.
We talked about baseball. I think a name they pitched was Pedro, which I would love to do, but at the same time, it's just pitches. So it's kind of hard.
That's why I think Big Papi would be great.
I suggest
big hits.
He's on Fox.
Oh,
I suggested Pedro. I'm like, doing the Don Zimmer thing would be incredible, but you can't.
He can't. That's not something we can glorify.
What if we got Piazza Clemens? A rivalry that no one cares about. Sit down.
A-Rod?
I mean, that would be a dream come true.
A fucking dream.
He's also on Fox too, though.
Yeah.
I just saw them get bought by a mentalist. It was so good. Jeter does not fit on that show.
I love Jeter to death, but like he's a winner. He's not a
I
personality.
can guarantee you he's one and done on this. Reggie Bush he was doing Fox last year. He stopped. I didn't realize.
Really?
But I could see why he was so damn good at it.
Of course.
Like, he was ridiculous. Refused to take
football
off his
players
sunglasses.
are insane.
Refused to take off his hat and sunglasses.
Oh, really?
I mean, I didn't care.
I don't care either.
I mean, it would be nice to do everything in a hat and sunglasses.
Yeah, I mean, what are they going to tell him?
No, they didn't tell him anything.
Deion Sanders does it.
True.
Coach Prime can do it. Why can't he?
No, that's the ultimate get.
Coach Prime. Wow. But I think that needs some time before you can get that big to get him.
I don't know. Turner, you never know with Turner.
Yeah, that's true. With Turner, you never really know because Reggie's pretty fucking big too.
I mean, Bobby Althoff got Shaq. I say we get Shaq.
Oh my God, Bobby Althoff. You saw she had a makeover these days. She looked like a Latina. Her last.
Like Carly?
Yeah, she had like the slick back. I think she had the hoops on.
With who now?
I don't know who the hell she was sitting down with. Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, so it was an appropriation makeover?
So she Latina'd herself up in order to sit across from J Balvin. You hate to see it.
It'll disgust me.
In Hispanic Heritage Month, no less.
But now there's only 3 more episodes of that left.
Of
the real. We just need 3 players. I love not doing basketball players.
No,
I think it's only been NBA so far.
No, definitely. I mean, I think like NBA is great. I mean, NBA highlights are fantastic. We love NBA highlights. But there are highlights across all sports that are really interesting. Mm-hmm. Like, didn't you say you wanted Coco?
I would love Coco.
Coco would be great.
I would love Coco.
Coco wouldn't. I mean, there's plenty of people that would just be.
I mean, I want Rafa. Very, very good play and very, 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 very good. He would be terrible.
I mean, terrible. I mean, ideally, we have somebody who can speak a little bit better English.
Who I think would be terrible too? Shaq. Like show him a play. He's like, I don't care about this play. I just want to thank Bill Russell for teaching me how to do it. Is that not? That's what he always does, right? He always He's so fake humble.
That's because he's fake humble because people. I think if you know Shaq and you really know Shaq, you know he's probably the cockiest dude in the world in terms of like his ability to do things.
True.
Like he probably thinks that there's not a thing in this world that he can't do great. Which at this point he's kind of proven.
Probably true.
He's proven it. But at the same time, I think that like when the cameras are on and like if you were a former NBA player, if you were like Dennis Scott, who played with him on the Magic, he sat down, like they could talk shit and he could be like more of himself and be able to talk his shit and talk about how he was the greatest to ever do it. But if he's sitting down with you, who in his eyes is just a fan of the game, then he'll just fucking talk about how, the people who came before me, the people who came before me really set the standard and I really just took it to another level.
I don't know how many times I've heard him make that speech.
I mean, it's just crazy. And it's also by the end of it, you can always can't hear anything because you just had to.
I want Chuck too, because people sleep on Chuck as a player.
Oh, bro. I mean, who?
Well,
who sleeps on Charles Barkley?
No one sleeps on him. Maybe myself, because I look at him and I kind of forget that he was Zion Williamson.
Well, yeah, because you look at him as a TV personality and not the player that he was before we was really, really watching the game.
I just bet you kids have not watched his highlights.
Of course not.
I bet you D Mills has not watched Charles Barkley highlights. 50-50.
Nah. We're not going to doubt the good brothers that threw the Y because I feel like
not the brothers, the one lone brother.
Oh, the one lone.
Granted, he's the superstar of the show. That's what makes him him.
Yeah.
A lack of knowledge.
His food reviews still to this day aren't
very flavorful.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see who you're able to get for the real, but like honestly, like I'm proud of you, bro. That's big time. I love that you're doing that.
Appreciate that, bro.
It's great.
I want to sit down with my mom too. Swimming, watercolors, French classes.
Oh, you know what you could really do? What about the athletes who want to be? I'm sorry. What about the artists who want to be athletes? You got to get Drake.
I want Timothy Chalamet.
Adam Sandler.
You was hooping with Sandler. Break this down. This court is shit. I've played here for years. Why did you go play here? That's a funny couple to me.
I love him.
I do too. I'm just surprised she likes him. I'm proud of her.
Because
I'm proud of her.
I'm proud of her for bagging a cool New York City dude like Timmy C. Because if you saw those old videos,
talent show videos,
like they're kind of cringe, but they're also very funny. And
I actually don't think they're that embarrassing. I just think he's good in them. Like it's hilarious.
No, it's funny. Exactly.
You can tell he's a showman.
Yeah. Like it didn't seem like he was doing that like for real because he thought he was a rapper. It just looked like he was just like.
Are you talking about his freestyling or his talent shows?
Both.
Okay, yeah.
It's like any those things we on stage. The Timmy, hey, when he did the leg wiggle thing.
When he was rapping about getting the role in Homeland. Is that this show was called?
What?
Was that what the show was called? With Adrian, with fucking Damian Lewis and Claire Danes?
I don't fucking know.
That was Timothy Chalamet's first role. He was like a little snobby Washington, D.C. prep kid.
Yeah, well, that adds up. Nah, but shout out to them. That's big time. But yeah, no, you really do need to get Drake on the show because I feel like he has enough highlights of him playing basketball in order for him to be on the show. And he's a great interview.
He would love it, though. He would love talking about his skill set.
Of course.
He would start all the way back with Degrassi.
Yeah, he would go all the way back to the opening sequence of Degrassi where he wets it every time. Shooting 100% from the field whenever that show comes on TV. I mean, Drake is just a great get. And the good brother just put out an album.
Yikes.
Have you listened to it?
I listened to it in full on the way back from Philly. I can't believe it.
Okay, well, tell me your initial response to how you felt about it.
I don't want to get fucking put on blast like Joe Budden.
Well, the people would have to actually watch our show.
That's true. That's true. I don't really know
for him to be offended.
Really honestly, I don't think Joe Budden said anything too bad. But going through that album, what is it, 23 tracks?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I can't believe that like 16 of them made it. And the 5 ones that I like kind of like, I don't think any of them are that spectacular at all. I'm not going to go back and listen to that. The first song's good.
Yeah. Really the first song was great. I honestly, when I put on the album and I listened to the first song, I was like, ooh, we might be in for a classic, because I was like, this song, if it's the first one, no way it's going to be the best song on the album. The other ones are only going to get better from here. So I was like, ooh, this is going to be good. But when I got through it, man, I haven't listened to it again.
So, dude, it was...
And I love Drake, bro. Going all the way back to comeback season. What's the one? I'm blanking right now.
Thank Me...
So Far Gone? So Far Gone, blanket.
Track list.
Comeback season, So Far Gone, Thank Me Later, Take Care, Views. Go down the line, there wasn't a Drake album that I didn't fuck with. Even the ones that people were like, on, I was like, he's the GOAT.
I get the money for fun.
You know,
I like that.
I've always felt like he always put out really good shit. And then, honestly, Nevermind came out around first listen. That was like the dance track.
That was fine because it was experimental.
No, for sure. That's why when I first listened to it, I was like, this is not what I necessarily expected. So I didn't like it at first. But once I gave it a chance, I mean, I think there's like 10 songs on there that are like heavy in my rotation.
I mean, this album is good for napping. I will 100%. Not even joking.
To sleep through it?
It is.
All right. I mean, I don't know if that's a compliment, but
it's probably not. Like the first song, yes. Second song, the slow bops where he's just singing are actually brutal. Like, how boring is it? How is this album? The album should have been called something else.
I mean, like For All the Dogs, right? When I heard For All the Dogs, I thought he was just going to come through like hard. Also, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that sounded crazy. Hey, yo. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. But also, when he did the track with Romeo Santos back in the day, he could actually sing in Spanish. When he did it with Bad Bunny, it's like he was making fun of himself. I don't understand.
I didn't bro.
That was a terrible track. No?
I had such high hopes.
I'm not worried because Bad Bunny's putting out an album at midnight tonight, and it's going to blow.
Say word.
He's never let me down. Ever.
Bad Bunny's incredible.
Verano, whatever, A Summer Without You.
Yeah.
Sounds so white saying that. That album has no skips and it's beautiful. It might help that I don't understand exactly what he's saying because I know he doesn't have the most intelligent lyrics.
My mom was just like, "You listen to Bad Bunny?" And I was just like, "Yeah."
Does she understand it?
Of course.
Okay.
She understands it, and that's why she understands it, which is why she can't listen to half of it.
Because I know people
it's all just like fuck me music.
I know people that speak
Spanish, horny as hell.
I know people that speak and can't understand it. Still,
no. My mom gets the gist of it because I'd be like,
she's Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican,
okay.
Of course, yeah. So she speaks Spanish fluently. She fumbled the rock not teaching me Spanish, but that's for another day. But yeah, no, she listens to it and she's just like, yo, he's so nasty. And I'm like, nasty. Yeah,
like Moscow Mule, I had no idea what it meant until I watched the video with the subtitles. It's like, I just want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, take a drink. Let's fuck. You know who's the best white person Spanish ever?
Drake Bell.
Ben Affleck.
Ooh.
Have you seen those videos?
Yeah.
He's
La camisa negra.
He's so good. Like his vocabulary and everything. I understand everything he's saying. His accent is like supreme. I saw a video that said it sounds like he's racist based on his accent. He's so good. Yeah,
it's so funny that's like what he pivoted to after like America was just like, you want some weird shit, bro. And he was like, you know what? Let me go down to Mexico.
George, I don't know why white people speaking Spanish is on my TikTok page. George W. Bush too is nice.
At Spanish?
Well, he's from Texas.
I guess maybe picked up a few things. Hand me those tortillas.
Amen. Didn't like calling for you with 21 Savage. No. Dissing Rihanna is just embarrassing.
He dissed Rihanna?
Wait, you didn't know about this?
Well, I guess I must have
Hold on. Do we have lyrics yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Fear of Heights. Okay. I'm not going to...
Yeah, we're not going to play.
I'm just going to read it.
Read the lyric.
Why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you? That could never be me. Gyal can't ruin me. Better him than me. Better it's not me. Hold on.
All right. That's the saltiest shit I've ever heard.
Hold on. I'm in time. Auntie. Like anti, the album. Yeah, and the sex was average with you. Sex with me. So, hold on. Yeah, I'm anti because I had it with you. Okay, I'm anti.
Drake.
I'm anti like your daddy's sister. Anti like a family picture. Terrible lyrics.
Drake. And don't do this.
And I had way better bitches than you, TBH. Yeah, that man, he's still with you, ASAP. He can't leave you. Y'all go on vacation. I bet it's Antilles anti.
Drake?
Let me stop. You know what? Fuck it. Let me go.
So this is a whole verse about her.
It's probably really hard to realize if you're not reading.
I mean,
lyrics.
like I was doing things while I had it on in the background, so I wasn't really putting two and two. But
that's pathetic,
bro. That is some like you're mad.
You're clearly hung up on her.
Like you're mad, bro. Like Drake, I love you to death, but Rihanna. I mean, bro.
Even if you did bag someone better, you didn't.
Rihanna?
I don't know why he'd even put that out there.
Yeah, bro. Like you're just clearly mad that she had a baby with somebody else. You definitely wanted your first kid to be by her.
He said that before.
So like,
she also never
putting this out.
She never claimed him once. Do you recall her ever claiming him?
I remember her curving his kisses on stage multiple times. That's what I remember. Yo, honestly, never have a bad thing to say about the good brother Drake, but dissing Rihanna, bro, that's a low. That's a low for you. You're better than that. You are better than that.
I mean, the track with J. Cole, remember his verse like Charlene, Marlene, Darlene? This is garbage, bro. It was just lazy.
I mean,
I swear it was lazy.
Slime You Out, I like.
It's so boring to me.
I like Slime You Out.
Rich Baby Daddy is like 7 minutes too long. Shake that ass in me. I kind of like Away From Home.
I feel like I got to listen to it again just to give it a proper listen. You're probably going to
like it worse.
Like it less than I did the first time. I mean, yeah, because like initially, like anytime Drake put out an album, like I said, I always usually fuck with it, or at least find like a good 5 to 10 songs that I put in my heavy rotation for a few weeks or months or whatever. But this one, bro, like maybe 2 or 3 tracks.
I think it'll be 0. I really do.
Really?
I think he'll be on the Bad Bunny album and they'll have a good song.
Certified Lover Boy is better than this.
They're pretty equal.
Nah,
I don't know what I listened to from that one.
Certified
I don't listen to
Lover Boy is
anything
better.
from that one.
What's the other one he had with 21? The one with 21
better.
Savage is way better.
That's better for sure. Scorpion is way better.
Honestly, never mind. Better.
Yes,
Scorpion
agreed.
better.
Definitely. They're all too long. They're all way too long, bro.
Yeah, bro. Drake, give me just like a 10-track EP of just straight fire.
How long?
Please, give me another care package.
How long was Take Care?
I think
13 songs.
13 to 15 tracks.
You made this one 23 songs?
Oh no, it's more than that.
Well, this is a bonus.
Oh,
it ended after here, didn't it? In real? Oh no, wasn't it Practice was the last one? That's kind of actually was longer than I remember.
Yeah, that is a lot longer than I remember.
But it just felt more concise.
But I think songs might have been shorter, and there was a couple of interludes on that one. Either way, whatever. I just think
he doesn't care.
All that to obviously he doesn't care. He's a billionaire. He's got his own plane. He fucks all the baddest women in the world. You know what I mean? Like there's really nothing that he can, like anyone could say to him that would make him feel like less of himself.
Joe Budden apparently got under his skin.
Except for the good brother Joe Budden.
Because he's a fan of Joe Budden.
Yeah.
That video back in the day. But I can't say I'm happy to be with you.
Yeah, no, I mean, like when I read that comment, there was some shit in there. You failed at music. You're living on a modest house, like taking first class trips, like on special occasions. It's like, bro, like you are. And I get it because he's so rich, but like he's so out of touch right now that like you just basically clowned what 90% of the world. 99% of the world who doesn't live like you, bro.
So LeBron James post-game Miami comments, y'all gotta all go back to living your lives tomorrow. But Drake went from being such a different rapper, so different and relatable, to the most stereotypical rapper of all time.
Yeah.
All he does is brag. Well,
let me tell you, because I was thinking about this earlier, right? Like I remember loving Drake as much as I did because he felt relatable. Like when he came out, when we was like early college, late high school, and he was putting stuff on.
You could feel the hunger, though.
I could feel the hunger. I could hear, like, he was rapping about shit that like we understood, that we could relate to, that we got. You know what I mean? And I think, like, as we've matured, his music hasn't necessarily matured with us. You know what I'm saying? Because I still think, like, as he's getting older, he's still catering to that, 16 to 28-year-old range.
But it used to be more mature. The music?
Well, okay. What I mean is, that's what I mean. He hasn't like matured with us in the sense like he was rapping about shit that we.
Yeah, no, I think he's gone downhill.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that he was rapping about shit that we could relate to because we were all of the same like generation. Now he's putting stuff out for the kids who want to live like him.
I get the money for fun.
Yeah, like people to like put on.
Is Yeet?
I don't know.
That shit is garbage. Bro.
I don't know. But he's been like putting on for and like trying to be like to impress. Not even to impress, but I'm saying like.
Oh,
he's trying to portray, like he's flexing, he's trying to impress, he's trying to portray a life that is not relatable to the average person, but that youngsters will strive for and that like want to and like will glorify. You know what I mean? Which is why he's staying popping with them. But as we get older, we're fucking with him less.
It's where he just raps words, foods, restaurants that sound good together that make no sense to anyone else.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't
think
used
to do that, like spaghetti bolognese at the Polo Lounge.
At the Polo Lounge.
That was like a kind of a rarity, more so.
After hours at Il Molino.
And like we can kind of understand that. Now, I don't know. Do they have oxtail? Remember that the interlude?
Yeah.
What was? Just take that shit off. I just don't take that off.
Like I said, I just don't. I can't listen to his shit and be like and like understand where he's coming from anymore. He said that though. He said that like he's become less relatable in his music, and he's just like owning who he is, which is fine. But he also has to understand that people are not going to fuck with him at the same rate that we used to because of it.
It doesn't need to be relatable.
Just is what it is.
At the same time, it doesn't need to be, because Joe Budden made a good point that Drake really used to be the hook god.
Yeah,
like every single thing he would kill, and people would send him to craft a hook. He has not one memorable hook in the past 3 years, so it's not. It doesn't need to be relatable. You could be bragging. I'm
saying as me as a fan.
Right.
I like to relate to the music I listen to.
Lil Wayne is talking about. I still love Lil Wayne or Bad Bunny. I have no idea what the hell he's saying.
Right. Okay, so where I'm coming from is like Drake was my favorite artist. You know what I mean? Like everything he put out, I was very excited about. Everything, all the songs, all the singles, the albums, the mixtape, whatever the fuck. I was always a fan. And I think from speaking from me personally, and like maybe other Drake fans might feel the same as me, it's becoming to a point where like I can't listen to his shit and be like, he understands me. Like, because he lives a life. He's so out of touch now. Clearly, taking shots at Joe Budden for living, I mean, Joe Budden's obviously a successful human being. You know what I mean? But taking shots at him for living a pretty good life. You know what I mean? Maybe not like billionaire status with his own plane, but like, I don't think that's anything to make fun of. And dissing Rihanna and coming at like a working class, just regular ass dude, like you're out of touch and you're straying a little corny, bro.
Not only that, it doesn't need to be substantial. He could still make a bop in his sleep. At least I thought he could.
Yeah.
Like he's had stupid songs that are just bop. Like Started from the Bottom isn't anything deep. It's still a bop. And he didn't even put any bops. I don't get
no bops. I don't understand. I mean, it was for all the dogs, but
there was no.
I guess I ain't a dog.
It was for the puppies.
Yeah, it was for the pups.
For the little Taco Bell Chihuahuas.
That ass. I don't know about all that.
Massive disappointment, but maybe like kind of like a little less than I expected. I guess I wasn't expecting anything incredible.
You see Joe Budden was revealing some of the DMs.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to be doing that either.
Joe Budden didn't need to be doing that, but I understand he didn't do it in a way like where he was trying to expose him.
There were also parts that he read over that were clearly digs at him. Like when they were talking about fucking the 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like Drake responded to that part and Joe's like, let me read over this because I'm sure it had to do with him fucking 25-year-olds.
Yeah. He said that's personal, whatever. So for sure, totally. But I just think that Joe Budden was doing what he does. He has a podcast now where he talks about music and culture and that kind of stuff. Drake put out an album. What the fuck did he expect him to do?
He's allowed to not like something.
And
he only critiqued what Drake said in the album directly. Like talking about the 25-year-olds, that was a direct line in the album.
Exactly. You said it in the album. It's not like he brought up something that like you weren't making known to the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, I say all that to say is that Joe Budden didn't really do anything that crazy. I understand like he is an irritant. You know what I mean? Patrick Beverly of the rap game.
He's annoying.
Like he's just annoying.
You know why? Because he's effective.
And he gets under people's skin. And on some level, I feel like he's as annoying as he is because his opinion holds weight. Because I feel like, if someone hears that, they get annoyed by it because, they respect his opinion. Because if you didn't respect his opinion, you would just ignore him. Like they'll probably ignore anybody else who talks about their shit.
Also, Drake by far surpassed him. But growing up, I believe Joe Budden, I don't know how the hell this is true, was one of his idols.
Of course.
So he might
pump it up.
He might hold him in that same light somewhere deep inside and was hurt.
Yeah,
right?
Maybe.
Like that video was a classic of him and Joe Budden in Jersey outside the club.
Maybe what's his name? Maybe my man Drake is just having his Will Smith moment. And he just wants war with anybody who got something to say.
Will Smith separated for 7 years.
I mean, yeah.
So that makes this shit even darker.
That's pretty fucking dark, but let's not even get into that right now. Okay, so let's do a deep dive into some of Drake's most famous rap beefs. Mm-hmm. And maybe we'll do a blind rank.
Let's do it.
Tell me which ones you like the most. Let's start with Tyga. Did you know about their beef?
Not your shoe size?
Don't act. No, not that's a classic. But no, it's act your age, not your girl's age.
Oh,
yeah. when he was dating like 17-year-old Kylie. But yeah, no. Sources say that Tyga always thought Drake was pretty fake.
I've heard Big Boy interviews. Love Big Boy. Love Big Boy.
They said he was pretty fake, and that the Young Money and the music industry kind of like forced their friendship a little bit. But they never really fucked with each other.
I'm putting that at the I don't know how many we have. I'm putting that last.
I mean, it has to be last, right? I mean, look, I'm going to tell you right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7.
I'm putting that at 7.
All right, putting that at 7 because honestly, who gives a shit about Tyga? Respectfully,
at
of
your
course.
age, not your girl's age, that's pretty low bar. Like
it's a low bar, but it's also a pretty damn good line. If
oh, it's a good line.
When you're a 23-year-old or however old he was dating a 17-year-old,
it's just not too malicious, is what I mean.
No, definitely not.
Also, Drake was definitely jealous.
Oh, for sure.
So,
what about Drake and Kanye?
Oh man, I already forgot about these. Are all so phony to me,
and because they're so quick, which is why it makes me feel like they're fake. But
this just happened?
There's one on this list that's real, but
the Meek one,
and the other one
I forgot. Well, I'll hear about it. Yeah. But what happened with Drake? I kind of forgot. This just
happened,
Kanye? Right? Yeah, didn't this just happen?
Like no. There was more. There was more before that because remember, like Drake and Kanye, like they made a song together or something like that. I think Drake
Glow.
Watch out for me, I'm mad. But oh my god, what was it? Oh yeah, so Drake. I'm pretty sure Drake told Kanye about his kid.
Oh,
and then Kanye told Pusha.
Oh, that's pretty big.
That's pretty big. And amongst a bunch of other things, they call each other out in songs or whatever.
I'll put it at 3.
That's got to be pretty high.
It has to do with baby Adonis too.
Yeah.
That's a serious allegation if true. And I believe Drake would like go and help him with his writing in Wyoming too. So I'll put that at 3.
Yeah, it seems as though Drake was like trying to be a good dude when it came to his relationship with Kanye, but Kanye was Kanye, and Drake after a while was just like, you realize after a while somebody's not your boy. You know what I mean? All right, Meek Mill.
Well, you said there's another big one, but I feel like this was the biggest one.
We just talked about the biggest.
Oh, Kanye?
Well, after that one.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the big. Push is the biggest one. Oh, but we'll get there. But let's talk about Meek Mill.
It might not be.
You think Meek is bigger because Nicki was involved?
Potential. It's also like probably number 1 in Drake's eyes because he won.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good point. I feel
like it actually was real. Like he was playing his song above Meek Mill's hotel room for hours and hours. At least that's the urban legend that he was playing back to back for like 24 hours. About that. I think if you go back and listen to it back to back, it's a good song, but it's also not very malicious. It's really not.
I mean, back to back is a fucking classic. I love that song. It's so good. It was the fact that he made a diss song and a hit at the same time, where it was just like because bro, you could play it in the club, and that shit was all over the radio. Meek had to hear that shit everywhere.
Like he's like very important, very aggressive. Like, it's not that. Is that a girl tour?
Back to back like a mother cover, a lethal weapon.
It's just a good song. If I'm Meek Mill, I'm not taking it that personally. I just be tired that I can't make something as good.
Yeah,
I'll put it at. I'm going to put it at 2. I'm going to put it at 2.
It's funny because shit like that's just so like trivial can be made to be something that's very annoying when the entire country's talking about it.
Yeah, I'll put that at 2 because they've also made up since.
Yeah. This one is a deep cut one that I honestly kind of forgot about, but I do remember the moment in time. Drake and Common.
Over Serena Williams.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that was what's the song with Stay Scheming.
Common put out his own version, his own verse, which I just heard people talking about that Common flopped on that one. I thought Common did a good job on that one.
Common ate a little bit.
Brother, your Canada dry. Remember that part?
I mean, Common ate a little bit, but Drake definitely won that one too.
I mean, that should be a made-for-TV movie. Common,
It bothers me when the gods get to acting like the broads.
True. Guess every team doesn't come complete with brothers like ours. Drake, these shots are so not crazy.
Well, he's Canadian. He's a sweetheart at his core. I mean, like hip hop and rap makes you want to have beef with people, but at his core, he's a fucking lover.
But meanwhile, Tupac, before the song even starts, it's like, I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Like, that's how it should be done. Hey. That's how it should be done.
That's the greatest diss track of all time.
True.
It is by far because Tupac held nothing back. You know what I mean?
Common, but I mean, that's just the softest beef of all time.
I mean, it's got to be right above Tyga.
The fact that it's over Serena, though? 5.
All right, hold on. So you got this at 7.
I'm putting that at 5.
Kanye, where you had Kanye?
3.
3. Meek Mill, you had 2. Common, 5. All right. Next one. Chris Breezy. Deadass over Rihanna. Who he just put out a diss track.
And that is the lone beef that led to something physical.
Yeah.
At the nightclub. Who got hurt? Tony Parker.
Tony Parker got hurt when he was out there cheating on Eva Longoria.
Tony Parker got his eye sliced.
That's what you get.
A physical battle in a Soho nightclub over Rihanna. They're also friends again now, but I'm going to have to put that at 4 because that's a real beef. It was a real beef.
There was an altercation, but then the No Guidance video is incredible.
I never watched that video.
The No Guidance. That it's
What are they dapping up the whole time?
No. It's like there's a skit in the middle of it where Drake is mad funny. They do like a dance battle.
Oh,
you got to watch the video. The video is actually, it's great.
Damn,
it's
a lot
a really
of these
good
are
video.
over women too. Yeah, I'll put that at 4 because it was serious for a second, as serious as it could be. If they played
4?
one-on-one basketball, it would be a fucking rap.
Okay. And then we'll go Joe Budden. Now we got to include Joe Budden.
Well, what do I even have left?
Well, you have
1 and 6.
1 and 6 left.
I'll put it at 6 because it's not that. There's no music being made. There's no altercation. It's back and forth on podcasting.
Yeah,
all of these are so soft.
Yeah, it really is. One. That's why I wanted to talk about these because like all of these beefs were like for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and they were like nothing came of them. It's like very Canadian beef.
You're forgetting a good one. If there's only one more left, I'll tell you after though.
Okay, cool. So Joe Budden you have at 6 because let's be honest, Joe Budden didn't say anything that crazy. Drake got in his feelings because nobody liked the album. Because clearly he was in his feelings for dissing Rihanna, and Joe Budden probably was one of his heroes.
I also think if they're battling, like trading messages in that format, Joe Budden is going to kill him.
Oh, of course.
But Drake won't do that.
No. I think
he writes little
I
things.
think like let's say like 8 Mile rap battle scenario, Joe Budden might eat him alive.
Even if they're rapping.
Like rapping.
I mean, he put out like a 30-minute diss track before making him. It's so weird to me that Joe Budden was a rapper. Like his voice, it doesn't sound right to me.
Joe Budden got hits, bro.
I saw a video of asking people to name 3 Joe Budden songs. Go ahead.
I pump it up. And that's all I got.
There's another one I know. There's another.
Oh, the Russian Roulette remix?
No, there's another one we know with like I think Ryan Leslie. It's like a R&B banger.
Throw that shit on or just show it to me.
But I don't know what it's called. Honestly, it might not even be. You never heard 2016's Rage in the Machine?
No, I did not.
I don't know what it's called.
You failed at music.
Honestly, I can't even tell you.
What are his top 5 Spotify tracks?
Oh, Pump It Up.
Okay.
Oh, Fire. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a Maddie song. Yeah, that's a crazy. Jersey's here. And then I don't know, some other shit.
Yeah, I never even heard of that. Anyway, goes to show you, Joe Budden. I mean, real hip hop heads, which me and Brody are not. Real hip hop heads definitely know and respect you. I don't know too much about you, the good brother. I know you're a good podcaster, but yeah, you're gonna be at 6. And then number 1 has to be Pusha T. Like
has to be.
That was like first of all, Pusha T smoked him.
He also put him on the cover in blackface, which he does not get nearly enough hate for.
Yeah,
how do you get out of that one?
That was some weird Canadian teenage shit. I don't know what the hell I don't know what the story is behind that, but that definitely is a picture that haunts him, I'm sure.
That was an actual serious diss track for sure. That was vicious.
Yeah.
And he exposed him having a son.
You are hiding a child. Yeah. That's fucked up.
That's as real as it gets.
Yeah.
And did he even respond to him? Oh, yeah. He responded to him by saying, I'm upset. Like, come on, man. He starts
50,000 on my head is disrespect.
He has so many beefs. They're all so petty.
And then he made his his diss track or his response to Pusha T into like an extremely like wholesome, fun Degrassi music video.
That was a good video. Maybe they were unrelated.
I don't know.
They might have because it came out very quickly.
Right now, at number 1, we got Pusha T. Number 2, Meek Mill. Number 3, Kanye. Number 4, Chris Brown. Number 5, Common. Number 6, Joe Budden. And number 7, Tyga. I think it's a pretty.
You forgot Diddy punch him in the face.
Oh, I did. I didn't forget that, but I didn't forget that. I didn't include it because Diddy said that it never happened.
Oh, it never happened. I don't like that. Rumor is more entertaining than the truth.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I didn't include it because he like came out and said that it didn't happen. Okay. But allegedly, yes, Diddy slapped Drake in the face over a beat.
What beat? Oh, it was 0 to 100.
Yeah.
What would Diddy do on that beat?
I mean, I think Drake was supposed to ghostwrite the song for him.
Well, Diddy, I can't take Diddy rapping seriously.
I don't know.
Especially now, even though he does have some hits.
It's kind of hard with you not around. Anyway.
So many petty beefs.
But let's switch over to some good news. It is the last couple of days of Hispanic Heritage Month. So today.
There's like 18 more days left.
Nah, September 15th to October 15th. Show some fucking respect.
They do it double month? That's disrespectful in its own.
I agree, but look, I looked it up, and this is what they told me. So
That's
it is what it is.
They don't get a whole month?
Yeah. A few weeks ago, we did the white culture quiz because I am well-versed in my pasty brethren. But today, Brody, I'm putting you through the ringer. The Hispanic culture quiz.
Oh, no.
I try not to make it too hard because I know how white you are.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
No, I'm
it really depends. White stuff is so common knowledge to everybody.
It is. But I think you've been friends long enough with me that you should be able to get most of these.
We'll see.
I think that you'll be able to get them. All right. So
One should be translate this Ben Affleck video. Wait, have you seen this or no?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay,
I've
sorry.
seen. I know Ben Affleck is fluent.
I just think it's so funny. I love watching it.
He speaks Spanish very well.
Yeah, it's absurd.
It's really crazy to think that this Boston Bubblezo is out here fucking. ¿Cómo está? We're gonna start with some classic holiday. I know you hate food, but we're gonna start with some classic
hate food.
We're gonna start with some, you whatever.
I hate food content.
There you go. You hate food content, but I know you'll know one of these because I know you've personally had these at my crib before. So I want you to name these holiday food items.
Fuck.
Nah, you got this, brother. Don't look at my screen until I tell you to. All right, we'll start with this one. A staple. My mom be making this every year with my titi.
I mean, this is gringo knowledge, right?
I'm starting easy with you. I'm starting
coquito, no?
That is coquito. It's like eggnog, but better.
Yeah, so I mean, I just had some bamboo coquito, and it was great.
Bruh, first of all.
No, I didn't want to say it's terrible.
Yeah, I know you didn't want to say it was terrible.
I know, I'm just saying I just had this, and that's why I do it so fast.
But what you're doing right now is disrespectful. That's not coquito, bro.
I know.
That's not coquito. That's some next shit. Coquito is made in a fucking pot with a cinnamon stick in that motherfucker, and it's put into the bottle of alcohol that you just poured into it.
I like really fake coquito.
All right.
It's just on my mind. It's been on my mind. That's why I knew it. I'm just explaining how I knew.
All right, fine. Yeah, no, but you've also had this on my mom's crib every year. All right.
Very fatty.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's a lot. You can't have too much.
It's like a milkshake.
That should have put you to sleep, but it'll get you fucked up too. All right. And what about this one?
You think Sam knew that answer or Drew?
Definitely not. What about this one?
Well, it looks like a plantain, but it's probably not.
It is not a plantain.
So it's probably something very close to it, which is a maduro.
No, it's
not. Wait. Oh, no. That's a tostone?
No.
I actually don't know what that is.
So these are rare. These only come out pretty much like once a year because they take so much fucking time to make, and it takes like a whole...
What is that?
They're pasteles.
Oh,
Pasteles.
What does that mean, pastry?
No. It's not what that means.
Oh, just no, what it is? Yeah. Okay.
A pastel, I think, is a pastry, but pasteles is this. It's like made with like this like masa, and it has like pork in the middle, and then you wrap it in a banana leaf and either boil it or you know what I mean?
I knew I saw something banana related there.
Yeah. And if you really Puerto Rican, you throw some ketchup on that motherfucker with some white rice. Stupid.
See, this is way harder. I would have just showed you a cheeseburger. You'd be like, "That's a cheeseburger."
I know, but that's why Latin culture is better. Respectfully, of course.
I probably would have showed you like a Chobani without the logo. Yeah, that's hard.
He said, that's a tostone.
I mean, I know. I was just guessing. I don't know.
I love it.
Those are also the four food. If you have another food for me, I'm going to guess one of the.
Here we go.
That's an empanada.
Thank you.
I mean, come on. That's gringo. That's gringo knowledge.
Yeah, of course. Y'all be putting raisins in your shit.
What? That's not true. That's not true.
I've seen raisins in it.
White people do love raisins. But
I'm saying, white people open an empanada shop, they'll start making you some apple cinnamon shit with some raisins in it. Anyway, here we go. This one.
Fuck is that?
Come on, brother. Come on,
Can you
brother.
tell me what it is? Like what's in it?
Oh yeah, sure. So it's plantains, right? The green ones, not the yellow ones. The green plantains mashed up together with some like pork and garlic and
They're
other.
all the same.
It's not all the same. It's not all the same. Watch your mouth.
Mexican food is all the same. All right, one more time.
So yeah, it's plantains, like pretty much all. Pasteles wasn't plantains, by the way.
But it had a banana leaf.
Well, the banana is, but that's not the same thing.
I know.
So plantains with pork and garlic all chopped up together and then mashed together in one. It usually comes with like a sauce you throw on top.
It's not something I've already said, is it?
No.
Oh, fuck. What's it start
You've
with?
definitely heard me talk about this
What's
before.
It start with?
An M.
Not Maduro, because I said that.
It is not Maduro.
That's the only one I know.
It is not Maduro.
It's M-O, I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Keep going. This is somewhere in your memory banks.
M-O-D?
No.
M-O-B?
No.
M-O-C?
No.
M-O-G-8? M-O-J?
No. M-O-F.
Mofongo?
Yes!
Let's go.
Yes, mofongo. This is a Puerto Rican staple. This shit is amazing.
Oh, this food is incredibly unhealthy.
I mean, listen, brother. What do you think? I got my gallbladder removed.
Also, so is American food.
Yeah, American food's not great either. All right, and then finally, this is Dominican soup.
That looks so bad.
It's very good.
That photo. You have to admit that's.
I'm not admitting nothing.
Good.
Yes.
How they got the whole corn in there?
Bro, I've been in your crib and eating some shit that don't look great either. Quinoa?
My mom's a beast.
I know your mom's a beast.
And
I'm not saying nothing about your mom's cooking. It's fantastic always. But quinoa looks weird.
It's just ricey. It's grainy.
And this is just a soup.
All right, what do we got? We got meat, avocado, and corn, and potatoes. I've had this before.
This is Dominican soup, bro.
That's it?
But there's a name for it.
Gamble's Junkie? I've had that before. It's like a stew.
Mm-hmm.
Stew of sorts.
It's like a stew of sorts, yes.
What does it start with?
S. Come on, brother.
It's not salmorejo.
Nope. Just give me some guesses and I'll tell you.
What's the second letter? U? Oh, again, probably.
A.
Salvador Special. El Salvador Special. I don't know.
No. This is sancocho.
I've never heard that word.
You never heard that before?
No. I like the word, though.
See, the thing about it is that if I showed you where to get this kind of, if you tried this, you'd love it.
I've had stuff like this before, for sure.
Bro, you would love it. And you would love mofongo and you would love pastele. You would love all of it.
Doesn't it also kind of look like a West Indian type of dish?
I mean, kind of, sure.
Looks like curry-ish.
No, but it's not.
Damn, food I'm weak at.
Yeah, food is tough. Food is tough. But we're gonna get to some better stuff. All right. So name the band that Ricky Martin was a part of before he popped off as a solo artist.
Menudo.
Yes,
that's easy for me. Stop playing. Oh, that was a stop playing with me moment.
I mean, that definitely was a stop playing with me moment. I know.
Pretty common knowledge.
I know. I'm telling you, I'm starting off easy, and we're gonna get a little bit more hard. Also, look at these brothers with the stonewashed denim.
I'm just curious if anyone would be impressed by that.
What?
I wonder if anyone would be impressed by that. Speed.
Well, we'll see.
Ricky Martin was the man. He looks exactly the same.
Ricky Martin was the man. That's also a fit that I would get off today.
With that said, I don't know one of their songs.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea.
What does Menudo mean?
I don't know.
Great band name, though.
Yeah, it's a great band name. Hold on, let's look that up.
They better than NSYNC?
I'm mad Blanquito for that. Slight.
Oh, they're like little kids, basically.
Slight.
Doesn't sound like a direct translation.
Yeah, probably not. All right. All right. So
am I going to get like Duolingo questions?
No. What is the name of this article of clothing worn by mothers and grandmothers?
Camiseta?
No.
Hold on. Well, I mean, there's no way I'm going to know what this is.
It's kind of a direct translation, so you should be able to maybe figure it out.
Well, direct translation, but I don't even know what that is in English.
Well, try. What is that?
It's like a bathrobe.
Okay. What? How you say that in Spanish?
A bathrobe? I have no idea.
Or just a robe?
I don't know.
Come on, brother. Grandmothers, mothers. Latina OG's been getting pregnant in these for years.
She pregnant?
Our grandfathers. This is what did it for them.
I don't know. The collar's kind of fire, though.
I mean, it's nice.
What's it start with?
It's a robe, but in Spanish, it's a.
I don't know robe in Spanish.
Oh, come on, brother. What would your stay-at-home family say?
They would teach me.
Oh, okay, I guess they would.
What does it start with?
Starts with a B.
No,
No,
I have no idea.
Umbata.
Never heard of that word in my life. No, I've never heard of that.
Jesus Christ!
I don't even think I've seen that.
You know, well, yeah, of course, because this is what like would women wear like in the crib when they're getting ready for bed or they're just like chilling. You're not gonna.
Well, I mean, it looks.
We got to get Carly one of these.
It looks like a granny type of outfit.
Exactly.
A bata. I never heard of that one.
All right. Name this percussion instrument.
Bongos.
Nope.
What? Oh, the congas. Sorry.
Give me a little flavor on that.
That was pretty good.
The congas.
Well, I ain't faking nothing.
But you could try. Give me a little.
I don't really. Conga?
Yeah! Congas.
Come on.
Let's fucking go.
What's bongo? Just one?
Bongos is a smaller joint. The one that fit between your knees. Like those smaller ones. What is this used for in Hispanic households?
Everything?
Yes!
Yes!
If you sick, ponte Vicks.
I mean, I've heard about that.
If you got a broken heart, ponte Vicks.
I've heard about that with black people in ginger ale.
If you got shot, shit. Go to the hospital and ponte Vicks.
White people Advil. Black people ginger ale. Or like tea. White people tea.
Nah,
tea,
yeah. White people love liquid gels.
Oh. White people love the brat diet when you're sick.
What's the brat diet?
Bread, rice, apple toast.
Oh, my God.
But good advice, though.
Oh, I mean, sure.
I'm failing this. Well, even though I just got that right.
No. You're doing good. You're doing good. That was a great answer.
I want an opportunity to translate something.
No. All right. Name 3 artists on Oye Mi Canto.
The album?
The song.
Daddy Yankee.
Mm-hmm.
Nori.
Yep.
Nina Sky.
Yes!
Come on.
Nina Sky.
I don't really know who she is.
Nori.
I know she's a beast. Wait, Nori from the fucking
Gemstar.
Wait, Nori from the Drink Champs
Big
podcast?
Nato. Yeah.
No, that's him?
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, there was another clip that had me dying. It's Joe Budden. It's like, this shit is easy, man. You guys just want to, when it's like DMX or Raekwon, everyone's like, oh. He's like, y'all just want to drink. He's like, this is easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's called Drink Champs.
Yeah.
They just definitely want to get fucked up. All right, now name these 2 Fast and Furious family brethren.
I don't watch these movies.
But who are these guys?
Oh, actors?
Yes.
Oh, I'm identifying just the actors.
You're just identifying who these 2 men are.
Not their characters.
No, I don't care about the character. They're just both in Fast and Furious, and if I told you what they really do, it would give it away.
What they really do? What do you mean? Are they not actors? Are they athletes?
No, they're artists.
Oh, are they a duo?
No. Well,
I mean, I was about to guess Giancarlo Esposito on first. They're not Wisin and Yandel. I know that. But you said they're not a duo.
No, not necessarily.
So they're both individual reggaeton artists?
Yeah.
That's not Ozuna.
No.
You look old. It's not Nicky Yam because he'd be wearing a backwards hat.
No.
It's not De La Ghetto because I've seen the brother outside of Madison Square Garden.
You're going too deep cut. They more
really?
mass appeal.
Those guys are superstars.
I mean, they definitely are.
Maybe not.
But I'm just saying. Maybe I'm thinking like that been around, like middle school had hits.
That's not Daddy Yankee.
It's not. Think about
Wait, who sang? Who sang No Te Veo? Is that? Oh, what about Tito el Bambino?
No.
Oh, Randy Joel?
No. Where's my phone? Oh, it's up there. Hold on.
Hace calor.
Hold on, I got you. What is it?
Oh, 4291. Deuce Deuce.
Hey. All right, hold on. I got you.
You playing a song? Are they on it together? Oh. Well, that's Don Omar?
Yes!
And Juan Magan?
No. That's Don Omar.
I thought.
Don Omar.
I couldn't tell if that was that song was Don Omar or Juan Magan. And then who's the other one?
I got you right now.
I guess I never knew what he looked like. Or does he look really young here?
Oh.
Wait, that's not El Alfa.
No. So this is the song. This is the song that they did together for the Fast and the Furious movie.
Well, I know that's a very famous song, but I don't know who's singing that.
All right, I got you.
Give me that other guy's solo. Oh wait, Arcangel?
No.
Like this is more impressive than anything I've done.
I mean, you're naming a lot of good fucking guys. Nah, I'm gonna just give it to you.
No. Give me a song.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of reggaeton. Here. Oh.
All right. This is his number 1 song.
You think I'm gonna know it? You need to hear him rap or sing. That's his voice. That's how he always sounds.
He also just said his name.
Wait, hold on. I don't want. Can you fast forward this song for me?
Yeah.
Press play. I don't know.
This is Tego Calderon.
I would not have gotten that one. I would not have gotten that one.
Brother, I know too much about white folks for you not to know this little about me.
I've never seen that person in my life or heard one of his songs. And Don Omar, I obviously know him, but I did not know what he looked like. All
right. Name these influential Latinas.
I have no idea who the hell that is. Is she like a psychic?
No, she's not a psychic.
Is she a musician?
Yeah. Super famous. She's a Grammy Award-winning artist.
I've just never seen her before.
It's hot in this motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, looking at it's not going to help me. If I don't know it.
Celia Cruz.
Oh, I've heard of her. I prefer Cecilia. I prefer Cecilia Rose.
Ooh, I hear that. All right. How about this?
Also, I'm more familiar with European Spanish.
Oh, okay, but we talking about me.
Bro, I have no fucking idea who that is.
Is
she a psychic?
She's Supreme Court judge. The
She's
first Latina Supreme Court judge. Third woman to sit in the seat.
I only knew Scalia and RBG.
Oh, my God.
I don't know who that is.
Sonia Sotomayor.
I've heard of the sister.
Come on, Barack Obama put her in place.
I've heard of the sister for sure. I have. I've heard of that sister.
All right, what about this? You have to.
Oh, is that Evita Peron?
Yes! Yes! Argentine baddie. They loved her back then.
Didn't that Madonna play her?
Yeah, she went. She cancer took her out early. Unfortunately, yeah.
Damn.
Really sad stuff.
That was a good get. Those other ones are impossible. No one's gonna know that. That's white.
Come on, bro. West Side Story, bro. She's fucking
that's
iconic.
Rita Moreno?
Yes!
I only knew that because of 80 for Brady.
Come on!
My mom loves her.
80 for Brady.
My mom loves her.
I don't care how you know her as long as you know her.
They really made her out to be a white lady. I did not think she was Spanish, even though I knew her name.
She's an icon. She's been in the game for 70 plus years. All right, cool. And we're gonna round this quiz out with something that I know that you'll be good at.
A new category?
Yeah. Name these reggaeton icons.
Oh, let's go. I know their music. I don't know. Faruco!
Yeah!
I mean, he's still really ugly, but he had a big blow up.
That's me and my twin. We low-key looking like, I swear, when I was in DR, the guys there, they said that I look like a famous reggaeton
You do
artist.
not look like him.
And I'm pretty sure they thought I looked like him.
No, maybe they meant Mini Daddy.
yeah, maybe they meant Mini Daddy. All right, next.
Faruco. I mean,
the good brother.
This guy. He must have a lot of makeup on because he's gross.
I mean, he looks all right here.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's so funny that he got like his little bangs.
I mean, it's fake. I think that's fake.
Oh,
Anuel.
Of
course. I mean, Anuel's a monster. He's
sir.
More street Bad Bunny to me, like less mass appeal Bad Bunny.
I mean, look at that jacket.
It's really bad. They have a very. I think they have a
It's so bad that it's kind of fire.
They have a very similar sound to me. I think Anuel was first.
All right. And who's this?
That's Al Alpha.
Yeah.
Every one of his songs sounds exactly the same. They're all fire and impossible to listen to after more than a minute.
Who's this? New on the scene.
Is he dating Mia Khalifa? Is
that I don't know, but maybe that'd be awesome for him.
He wasn't at the MLB game, was he?
I don't know.
It's like Jay Cortez.
No. He's new on the scene. Mexican artist.
Oh, Peso Pluma.
Yeah. Peso Pluma.
I feel like that song's so good because it could have been in the 50s.
Yeah.
Like, how is that song so much hotter than anything on Drake's album? That makes no sense to me. It's true, no?
I don't know.
No. I can't wait for Bad Bunny to show him how it's done.
Then finally,
it's like, who the fuck is fake French Montana? Wait, I mean, I'm assuming this is a duo.
It is.
And there's
only two to choose from.
I know Wisin and Yandel is not them. Is this Zion Lennox? Lennox? Come on. I've never seen them before.
He bodied that. Let's fucking go.
Zion and, dude, fake French. I did not know it was fake French Montana. Unbelievable.
Oh, my God. All right, let's calculate your score.
Okay.
Coquito, you got.
Hold on, I'm going to do.
Yeah, just right here.
Okay.
So Coquito, correct. Pastela is wrong. Empanada is correct. Mofongo, wrong. Oh, no, you got it. After some coaching, I'll give it to you.
That's an editing correct, though.
Yeah. So Mofongo, you got. Sancocho, you did not get. And you said it looked gross. So you're a fucking clown for that.
Photos of food look gross often.
It's true. Menudo, you got. Bata, you did not get. Congas, you got. And Vicks. I'm proud of you for Vicks.
Yeah, but I could tell that was a trick question. I could tell.
Oye Mi Canto, you got. You did not get Don Omar and Tego Calderon. You owed
one half.
You owed. I'm not giving you half points.
Okay.
You got it wrong. You got 2 out of 4 on the influential Latinas. And then you went 5 for 5.
5 for 5?
You went 5 for 5 on reggaeton icons.
That's clearly my number one specialty.
I mean, 100%. You listed like 10 before. So wait,
you know why? It's because I went to the fucking La Mega show with you. They had everyone there.
So what's the score out of that?
Well, how many total do we have?
I can tell you right now.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 questions. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 65%.
You passed.
I did better than you.
You did better than me.
Let's go. I know this was easier, but still.
It was a little easier, but that shit was...
Like, would you be able to identify Josh Groban versus Michael Bublé?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I'm better at white stuff than you.
Everyone knows white stuff.
I'm better at white stuff than you are at
culture.
Hispanic stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, man. All right, let's end this with a hoop grid.
Oh, let's do it, please. I think I had a less than 20 score the other day.
All right, 65% on the Latin quiz is not bad. Better than I did on my last white people quiz. But we're going to have to run that back. And hopefully, Jeff, if you're watching this, pull up. We need a black culture expert, please. But let's end today's podcast with a little hoop grid. I think our goal last time was...
Under 50?
Under 50?
Under 40.
I think we got under 40 last time.
Oh, did we?
But let's go for under 40 again. Here we go. Hawks, Pelicans, 15 points per game in the season. Clippers, Timberwolves, and 10-plus seasons in the NBA.
Let's start with the 10-plus seasons in the NBA.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
We could get under 1%ers here.
Yeah.
So it's anyone that played anyone that ever averaged 15 points per game that played 10-plus seasons?
Yeah.
All right, who's Kiki Vandeweghe?
Okay.
Unless you could think of something more random than that. I don't think that's enough.
I was going to use the good brother Terrence Ross because I don't know if he played 10-plus seasons. I know he averaged 15.
You think more people know him or Kiki?
I mean, I don't know if anybody knows Kiki.
Oh! 0.16%.
Holy shit.
That's the best one you can get, right? The blue.
Yeah. That's
okay.
diamond. That's diamond. All right. Pelicans, 10-plus seasons in the NBA.
Anyone that's Solomon Hill. Or is that too obvious? I mean, that's the nerdiest sentence of all time. Solomon Hill too obvious? I feel like it's going to be bigger than we think.
No, Solomon didn't play 10 years.
All right, so anyone that ever passed through New Orleans, I don't like Pelican stuff because their franchise is short.
It's muddy
history.
But we don't have to stick with that one. We can try any of them.
All right, well let's just go. Let's do more 15 points per game.
What about T-Wolves 15 points per game?
I was going to say Clippers Bill Walton.
Oh, for 15 points per game. Oh,
another diamond.
Let's go. All right, hold on.
Wally? No, people do not know Wally.
You sure? I was going to say Spree.
I did Wally for... Oh, Spree. Well, we could always try both, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What about Gugliotta?
Tom Gugliotta's? Oh, my God.
Well, we could replace it, see if it's better.
Oh, yeah. Let's just see if it's better.
Try Wally first.
Wally Zizzersbiak.
No,
3.
Higher.
And then Spree.
So what was the best one? The first one?
Yeah.
Googs.
Goog. Tom Gugliotta. Okay. Tom Gugliotta?
And 3 players, 2.55 rarity score.
That's really great.
Anyone that played 10-plus seasons with the Pelicans?
Anyone that played 10-plus seasons with the Hawks? Or 10-plus seasons that played with the Hawks?
I'm just trying to think of the most random person possible.
Ooh, Dwight Howard played with the Hawks for a season.
Let's try it. I feel like that could be a high. We'll see, though. People know the brother. Oh, we'll take it.
2%. We might be able to.
Ooh, that Pelicans suck.
Who's on the Pelicans for that long?
Ashik?
Oh!
Not enough time, though, right?
No, I think you're right about that. Oh, man.
I don't think he played 10 seasons.
No, he did not. You're right. Son of a bitch. But I'm pretty sure Ashik was on the Clippers.
No. But you can try it. I think Tim Frazier was on the Clippers, though, in the Pelicans. Oh, duped.
Damn.
Hold on. New Orleans Pelicans, 10-plus seasons in the NBA. Who could it be? What? Oh, Temple. Garrett Temple. Go-to.
Oh, my God.
Go-to guy for this.
Garrett Temple really is your go-to.
Come on.
Wow, we're doing really fucking
1.7. We don't have anything under 2.13.
Hawks, Timberwolves, or Pelicans, Timberwolves. Oh, I got one for Pelicans, Timberwolves.
Ooh.
Cunningham's.
That's a good one.
Dante Cunningham. 4?
Oh, that's really, 4 is not a high number, but that's pretty surprising.
I thought
Pelicans,
it'd be lower than that.
Clippers. Didn't they do a trade?
Nah.
What about Eric Gordon? Or is that too obvious?
That's probably too obvious. I'll try him. He's probably going to be like 10. 6.
Oh, he's in the silver.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to change that.
We're getting under 40, though.
Yeah. For sure. But now I think next time we do this, the goal is all gold and then all diamond. And then we got to just real be sickos about
Clippers, Hawks.
Clippers, Hawks. I'm trying to think back to the old Clippers.
Mookie Blaylocks?
Well, Mookie?
No, it's not. Would someone know about Josh Smith? Would he be a silver? He might be a silver.
I mean, Josh Smith is the. I think that's the first answer that comes to people's head.
I think Lou will.
Or that. 5? Oh, less than Eric Gordon.
Silver.
Not bad.
Hawks, T-Wolves. This is random.
Hawks.
Kaminsky.
No.
Well, Kaminsky was on the Hawks. I don't know if he's on the T-Wolves.
I think he was on the T-Wolves.
Who could it be?
Bahu. Oh, Sam Cassell?
He was a Hawk? You could try it.
What team am I thinking of that he wore red? Oh, the Rockets.
And the Clipper. He was on the Clippers, too. I'm trying to think of random. Oh, what about Chris Dunn?
Oh,
I think that'll be a silver. Silver to
call.
gold. Silver to gold.
Nice.
Wow, we tried
25.88.
Tried to get under 40. We got under 30. Next goal, all golds minimum.
Yeah, we got to do that next time for sure.
Honestly, who's beating us? Is Through the Wire that nice? Much nicer at this than us?
I wish they would show us can they show us what the best answers would be?
Check most popular.
See,
Lou will.
Without spoilers? Or no?
I don't get it.
Oh, that's if you want to send it to somebody this is my score.
Oh, that's smart, actually. Oh, should we do a Pirtle while we're at it? May as well. All right. Last game of the day.
Damn. Been a minute since we've done Pirtle. We're back with another Pirtle.
I always start with quickly.
I like that. Emmanuel, keep it home. All right, he's in the East.
Yes.
Oh, number lower than 5. I feel like that's going to play a factor.
Who wears 0? Clarkson's on Utah.
Let's see.
What does Hero wear?
He's not a guard, so we got to think a big man.
Or a small forward with a low number?
Let's do...
You can just pick any forward.
Caleb Martin. He's in the East,
sure.
Right? Caleb motherfucking Martin.
Oh, and you got the team.
Let's go. All right. He's a forward. He's a
probably forward/center, right?
Yeah, probably.
Bam?
Could it be that easy? Could it be Bam?
He's not 28.
Ooh.
Under 6'9".
Oh,
wait, how do we not have their
we weren't thinking about the numbers.
Why don't we have their position, though?
Oh, I know who it is. Oh, do I?
Who?
Because he's over 28. He's over 20. He's older. I was going to say Kevin Love.
Oh, and he wears 0.
And he wears 0, but is he 6'8"?
Yeah.
I thought he was 6'10".
I feel like he probably is.
Kevin Love.
Shoes on.
Yes!
The hottest man in the NBA.
Come on, man.
Potentially.
ESPN, the body issue.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the Broadcast Boys podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, tell people about the channel. We're trying to grow it. And we'll catch you next time. All love, top to bottom. You already know what it is. Peace.